And welcome back to more Sonic on the Master System / Game Gear, the Master System version. Actually, no, I was gonna say they're basically saying which they are, but that's actually kind of relevant this time. For reasons we'll get to later. But,
it's just change. You could argue it's more of an update than anything. Potentially. I actually don't know if the quote-unquote changes were supposed to be more intended for updates or just to be like, oh, well, here's a slightly different version. Kind of like how Kingdom Hearts, the Final Mix version, they felt the obligation to recolor enemies just so people felt like they were getting something new. Plus added stuff.
No,
but yeah,
tell
everybody what happens when you lose all your lives and continues.
It's a game from this era. What do you think happens?
You start from the beginning.
Yep, it instantly boots you to Green Hill Zone again.
Not to be confused with Hill Green Zone.
Look, don't give Sega ideas. There's probably some intern who's like, write that down right now!
When will they make another Sonic game? Maybe this year they'll announce something. Who knows?
They were supposed to announce something last year, but, well, I don't think I need to explain what happened last year. I missed the jump?
Yes. So, you lied out for a moment, but luckily I heard what you said. And yeah, I think, what's it called? I think this year is probably going to be what they were going to announce last year, if I had to guess. Unless it got delayed that bad. Which is possible, mind you.
My jumps are not connecting.
Not connecting or like eating inputs?
Kind of both. Like, I don't know how well you can see it. Like, my game is chugging.
It's the waterfalls. Too much effects.
Like, in the,
This system
like,
doesn't
I
have
remember
black
this being an issue back on the SADX version, too. Like, it's not even like an emulator issue. I think it's just, like, built into the file.
Yeah, it's probably just an engine problem or something.
Again.
So, this is my favorite, this is my favorite zone. Right next to, my second favorite zone. Plain zone. I'm mostly just, if anybody doesn't get it, I'm making fun of the fact that it's just called Jungle. It's not called anything else special. Nothing special to it.
Yeah. Can I just do this till the end of the stage? Is there anything stopping me?
Maybe the goalpost is high up. This is when the big fish from Jack and Daxter eats you.
Okay, I have to stop here.
You better hope you don't die.
Oh, I know, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the area before the, what's it called? Before the Chaos Emerald.
Wait, did you get the Chaos Emerald?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Remember when I was running on that log, it was during that.
Oh, it must have been when I looked away for like 1 second.
What the? Oh, come on, we were just talking about this! Well,
Then we
gotta
get
get the
Emerald again. Well, I mean, it's okay, because it does give you, let you do fairly easy section. Or just let you skip a lot of stuff, more so.
Yeah, but I'm also on my last life. I have continued, but still.
I demand you save state only as last resorts.
Oh, I know. I haven't done it yet. I'm more or less just using save states for stuff like in between levels, which I feel like the game absolutely would have done if it released in a time where that was feasible.
Ah.
Oh, I didn't even need to come over here. It stays collected. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know.
Yeah, well, I get to stay on the log anyway. It's not even worth getting a checkpoint now, though, because no lives.
Did you know log is euphemism for poop?
People will make a euphemism out of anything.
Did you know poop is a euphemism for the S word?
Wow, no, never heard that before.
Oh, see, maybe I learn something new every day. Did you know Sonic is a euphemism for chili dogs?
Don't say.
So speaking of Sonic, actually, because not only are we playing a Sonic game, but so I was checking. Yeah,
the game over.
Now you probably have to recollect the emeralds, the Chow's emeralds. But anyways,
We're already halfway through the length of what the last video was, by the way. Remember when you said we were gonna feed that time for? That's funny.
Aww. But anyways, I was looking at the Sonic Twitter. Like,
that's a mistake.
I don't even know if it was yesterday or the day before, but either way, I think it was yesterday. Either way, I was looking back at some of their old tweets, just looking at some random old stuff they said, just to see if there's anything of interest popped up. Because, you know, sometimes I got some good zinger memes on there. But this wasn't even... Well, I guess this is half meme. They partnered with G Fuel. Chili dog flavor?
Yeah,
like
that was the
energy
thing
drink?
that happened.
That sounds... Not only does that sound disgusting, for one, but for two, they used Sanic on the brand. Do you think they paid royalties for Sanic?
Doubtful. Oh, the emerald stays collected.
Oh, nice. Yeah, especially because, like, the person who made it, I think he just, like, disappeared on the internet. Like, the guy who made the original Sanic.
I don't really feel like Sanic could really even make that claim.
Well, I mean, he
like,
drew
it's
it.
very clearly... He did, but it's also very clearly infringing on Sega's copyright if they're trying to make that angle.
Yeah, but remember when they put in somebody's fan art in their game without approaching them?
Yeah, but I don't really know if that would have been illegal. Like, it's scummy, but it's not really illegal.
I guess that is some weird legal gray area. For all we know, it could be illegal. Thank you, Windows Defender, for scanning my PC, apparently.
Okay, there. Come to the stage, finally. And it gets to go to a special stage. So I can maybe
You get to do an exclamation mark stage. Ah, look at those three. Wait a minute, you got the 3 same Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, I need to go back. Oh, I remember this one. This one's Bouncer Limbo. Oh boy, okay. Please let me out. Please let me out here. This one's time is a lot stricter. Please let me through.
Well, luckily, you don't need to win. Why is that not working?
Okay, there we go. Continue.
Alright, I know that said C-O-N-T for continue, but I definitely misread that as C-U-N-T.
That just means you have a dirty mind, which we already knew was true. Please let me in. 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 Okay.
So do you actually have to get to the end to get the rewards?
I think you do, but I've never failed. That's the thing. I've only gone through the first few, though, because I only really bothered doing it that many times.
I wish he had one ring again. No, I'm actually gonna Google if that guy is on. If he ever came back onto the internet.
Alright, so, this stage. So, there's a bug in this stage. At least I assume it's a bug, because the Game Gear version fixed it. Where that,
yeah, it's
if you land on a platform, the camera will go up with you. That's not the bug. The problem is it won't go back down, and it will treat everything below what you just had as a death plane. So theoretically, even if you can see it, it can still kill you.
Well, I mean, you're also just in a jungle, so naturally there's gonna be lots of bugs.
Right, you're right.
Ooh, the game is chugging. I can see it.
Oh, it's. I've been saying it for. It's slow. Like just because it's an 8-bit game does not mean it's well optimized.
I'm telling you, it's because of the what's it called? It's
It was
because
lagging
it can't.
Green Hill and Bridge too, though.
It can't handle this waterfall, which those stages
I
also
can't
had.
land up there. Like remember before when I was saying if you land at a certain spot, like the camera will go up with you. I cannot land there. Yeah, there's
I had a
checkpoint over there.
bratwurst today. It was tasty. Oh. Ever had bratwurst before?
I don't even know what that word means.
Like, kind of like a special hot dog in a sense. But I guess I'm gonna assume not.
Yep, yeah,
Alright, so there's different textured ones. Well, excuse me. I've been yawning so much today, and I don't know why.
Usually that means you're tired.
Yeah, but I'm not really. That, like, actually tired is the thing. What's the name of this?
Right again. I know the ground is like a centimeter off the screen, but doesn't matter. This stage scares me. I'm not gonna say this very often, but Game Gear players, I envy you.
Obo.
Obo?
Obo.
That is such an obvious spring. Wait, no, really, I swear it's not, trust me.
Ah, jeez. I clicked the Sonic how to draw Sonic Hedgehog video and I forgot it hurts your ears if you touch that video.
What did you think would happen?
I forgot!
You've seen it before!
I know, but it's been a long time.
No, I mean, like, why didn't you just have to assume? I've never even heard of this video, that's just what I would assume. Sonic has the really loud Green Hill Zone, everyone knows this. Even people that have never heard of a Sonic before.
It goes like... That's how it goes. Still trying to find out if this guy ever came back. Oh, now we're getting to some old school. What's it called?
Well, what do you expect? You're trying to find someone that's been gone for ages.
I know, but I'm getting some old school Sonic memes now. We got Pingus. Remember that? It was in all the YouTube poops.
Oh yeah, I know.
Then we
got YouTube poops in general. Like those are basically dead at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and then we got Gotta Go Fast, classic. I think that's also something that's popped up in Sonic franchises or Sonic games and stuff. Like the crude drawing version. You know what I mean, right? The crayon one.
That's just Sonic.
No. This one. I'll post it in the chat. Oh
yay!
What is that? Nobody knows who originally drew it, by the way. Classic Sonic, old Sonic memes. Oh, then we got the Tails doll.
Well, I'm gonna pause the recording because I have to go through Jungle Zone again. See you in a second.
We have a continue.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to start over. Oh, wait, never mind. No, I don't. Okay. Most Sonic games from this era, they would make you start from the beginning of the zone.
Fine.
This boss has been
Not wrong.
substantially harder than the other two so far.
Because it's using physics. Okay, that ball didn't even touch you. I mean, if you want, you can always save state here.
No.
Ooh, he's determined.
I did not see that ball. And I know other rounds he dropped it slower.
Don't be risky. Oh shoot. Imagine if that killed you just because it had the camera bug.
It's the last stage it would have. Oh yay!
Oh, I know.
No, why?
Aww.
This game does not have good air physics. Well, no continues this time. So now I can see in a second before the game throws me back in the Green Hill Zone. One. Okay, made it back. Finally. So it's been considerably longer to get here than it did to get here originally.
Yeah, it took him like 3 hours.
Like 30 minutes. Still pretty bad.
I mean, if you take out the 0 and then say hours, it's 3, yeah, it's 3 hours.
Oh man, dead already.
Can't wait to see you guys again in 3 hours.
I have 9 lives, not too much to continue. I'll be fine for a little while.
He's like a cat.
Hedgehog, cat, they're the same thing, really.
Yeah, they're both cute, but also cruel and evil. And they smell. And they have an odd obsession with chili dogs.
It's true. I think. Oh, you died so many times already.
Well, I said I'll see you guys again in 3 hours.
Still have to get through Labyrinth Zone. Which, of course, they brought Labyrinth Zone back. By the way, like of all the zones they could have picked.
Yeah, it's everybody's favorite zone.
Name one person ever that has said they have anything good to say about Labyrinth.
Alright.
That isn't trying to be a contrarian.
I'll say something when I figure it out. Until then, I will remain in absolute silence.
Exactly.
So, alright. I'll be thinking about it in 3, 2, turtle with a gun.
Okay, so he's gonna be silent for the rest of the video. So, anyway. We're still in Jungle. I assume this Robotnik has 8 hits. Like all the others have so far. Oh, would you please vanish?
Lament.
So we should have one more hit, I think. Oh, of course! Screw you! That was it!
Some will call me Johnny.
Not Johnny, you're George.
No. He likes Labyrinth Zone.
Freak.
I don't think he actually does. I like Labyrinth Zone because I'm a contrarian.
I'm a contrarian on a lot of things, but I have nothing good to say about Labyrinth.
Nah, neither do I. I do actually. I have one good thing to say about Labyrinth Zone. It has a surprising amount of multiple paths. Like one of the few stages I feel like I can replay and I feel like I could be in an area I've never seen before. What?
Yeah, that's been happening this whole time.
Hey, you have 3 lives left. I guess 6 lives left. Or 5.
If you count the
4?
continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing because this game doesn't do the 0 lives thing like most games do.
He's getting greedy, guys.
I'm upset because, as far as I'm concerned, I've already beaten this game, this boss.
I mean, yeah.
Because, like, I got him down to his final hit. He turned red. I beat him. Well, screw you, that should not have counted.
I 100% saw that one.
I didn't. I was way above its hitbox.
You were, but you've died a few times to that exact thing happening.
No, I haven't.
On that
I've
exact
done
hit.
similar things, but not that exact thing.
Can't actually get higher.
That's just how you're supposed to fight the boss. How am I supposed to counter that?
But you have 2 continues.
No.
I said you had 1. But I saw 2 stars.
The game's lying. Because I only collected 1.
Are you sure you didn't get another one based off of other points in this game?
I don't think I could have. Actually, when did I use the first one? Because if I used it in Jungle Zone, then... Maybe I do have to, then. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Notice how I had like only 1 or 2 deaths before this zone? Yeah. Notice how this part is more than double the length of the last one? Yeah. And I still have to do left? Yeah?
It's gonna be triple the length at this rate. If we're lucky, quadruple. If we're extra lucky, they'll go on for 12 hours.
Don't tap me.
Finally, a worthy opponent to the Echo video.
Oh, that's it?
There
That's
you
it?
go.
It's done.
And then it kills you.
I hate this game. It's the worst. I hit jump. I know I hit jump.
You can save state at the beginning of the stage if you want.
I already have.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that was if you want to save state after you beat the boss, you can.
I have not gotten this angry over a boss since Bloodborne. That's not good.
Oh my god!
I
mean,
rage
to be
quit
fair,
Bloodborne a few levels in just because I hated that game so much.
In this,
I've beaten this game before.
Case, though, you've actually beaten this boss in your defense. I saw you beat him
beaten the whole
not
game
once,
before, it's
but
just
twice.
been a while. So I do it back in Lob.
So anyways, he started jumping.
Like, if I die again, I'm just pausing the recording until I get to the end of the boss. I've beaten it twice. Okay, it's over. Apparently the only challenge left for me is just... Yeah, screw it. Okay, I'm gonna see him away.
You decided!
I resume recording again. Screw this boss. And yes, I put a save state immediately after I beat it.
It's funny because he's gonna put another one down right here. He just didn't want it to fall and die. I mean, you shouldn't be able to fall and die like that.
You shouldn't. In the Genesis Sonic games, you would have just run over to the capsule and that would have been it. Oh, a new map now. Oh, how amazing.
I need to get to do the next best zone, Labyrinth.
Putting in a safe state because I know I'm gonna need that. So, yeah, already spilled the beans on this one. It is, can't remember if this was an Act 1 or Act 2. I think it's Act 2.
This is just like the Sonic 1 layout.
The music's completely different too. So he's not even trying to recreate it.
I think Labyrinth Zone actually has... I like that Labyrinth Zone's music in the original game.
Cut it out, contrarian!
But, I mean, I don't like the level. I'm dead.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead. This boat's rising here, would you please come up?
Dude, that counter is so slow. Jesus, dude, this is putting the original Labyrinth Zone to shame.
Oh, I was about to say, it's so mad.
That was putting the original Labyrinth Zone to shame. With how slow this is going, dear lord.
Oh, and it's counting down again already. Very slowly.
People like this game?
I mean, people tolerate its existence. I don't know if I ever heard anybody say they liked it. I like some of the Game Gear Sonic games. This is not one of them.
Does Sonic at least go when he gets the bubble? Oh, well then...
I mean, there's a... like, it's a high-pitched squeak and that's about it.
But he doesn't go... Oh, how do you deal with Orbinauts?
Don't.
You have no rings.
Yeah, like, I can't fight it. There's spikes in the ceiling.
I think you're supposed to bait out its attacks and pop.
No, it's a really high-pitched squeak here.
I missed the... Oh god, you have no rings.
I know,
so
I think no rings to do this with.
I think you just have to jump. Okay, how do you do this?
I have no idea.
Did you go off screen when he shoots it?
No, because he's gonna respawn with all of them again. That's how this game works.
I guess you could try it. After he shoots all four.
What's there to lose?
Yeah, his sanity's already gone, so... Oh, the jumping glitch. I'm glad they kept that. Oh no, he just doesn't keep it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think that glitch was more because I hit the bubble.
Yeah, it was. It's just... felt like, I guess, just mentioning it. Oh,
there's no jingle here, and it's honestly a good thing, because if there was, it would be the most drawn-out jingle ever. It probably lasts longer than the invisibility theme.
Oh god, do people think Labyrinth Zone in the first game is slow?
It is slow. Just because something is slower does not mean it's not. Can I please move?
How is it still hitting you? Yeah, but this is like ultra slow.
Is there anything over there? No. Okay. I'm just going back to the air at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to refill your air. I wonder if that counted.
You made the splash sound effect, so it better have.
Oh, okay.
And jump. Okay,
This is so slow. Oh, and now it's fast. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, faster. Still slow.
What is going on? The frame rate is like fluctuating.
Yeah,
Not
that's
frame
just
rate,
how
but
the
like
game works.
this is almost Sonic Genesis tier. This is awful. Like with it just speeding up and slowing down randomly. Like there was not much to that map, and it took you 3 minutes. Like I'm gonna look and see. Let's see, Sonic Game Gear. I'll just look at the Game Gear map. Labyrinth Zone.
The Game Gear version's different. You're gonna have to look for Master System. They are different maps.
Oh, okay. Master System. Sonic Retro has these.
It's like 90% the same, but there's enough differences that it will be different. I would like to fall, please.
Okay, I know all the stages are laughably short, but this is specifically Labyrinth Zone Act 1 is hilariously short. It is hilariously short.
Well, I mean, they knew what they did. They had to make it short.
Like I'm looking at Jungle Act 1, and there's so much more happening here compared to Labyrinth Zone.
Get in there.
I wonder if this shows where the Chaos Emerald's at. I don't see the Chaos Emerald anywhere on this map.
For another stage, Labyrinth Zone is a bit unique.
Oh, it's got the Sonic 1 syndrome.
Well, it is Sonic 1, so yes.
I don't see it in Act 3 either. Well, let me just see if this even shows where they're at. Like, I'll go to Jungle Zone as soon as it shows where the Chaos Emerald is here. Yeah, it shows it here.
If I'm right, it is showing it. You're just not able to see it, because I know where it is, and it's really well hidden.
Nah, that could be the case. Is it behind, like, scenery or something? Oh, I see. No, I see it. I see it.
Again, assuming it's the Master System version, because Game Gear, they decided to reorganize where all the emeralds are.
It is the Master System version.
No, not you!
I mean, oh my god, this Labyrinth Zone is completely different in terms of map design on the Game Gear.
Yeah?
But it still is laughably short. I want to see where this emerald is in the Game Gear version. It's in the same spot.
This is a great start.
I can't see the Chow's Emerald. Oh, I see. Dude, the Chaos Emerald is hilariously easy in the Game Gear version.
Probably because the Game Gear version came out later, so when everybody complained they couldn't find it in the Master System version, they changed its location.
So they made it basically on the path.
I mean, to be fair, it's basically on the path from the other stages. Barring Jungle, so far. So they just made it standard. In Bridge Zone, you could straight up see it. You would have to try not to see it.
Yeah, well, the one in the Game Gear stage is literally, like, at the way end of the stage. There's this little alcove to the left. And what do? Yeah, I think you have to do the same thing. You have to let him shoot it out and then
This
go to
stage
the
is
left.
painful.
But yeah, no, it's literally on the way. Like, I feel like you'd probably have to try to miss this one too, unless like you just didn't go left enough to see it. But it's one of those things where you're probably gonna go left enough to see it. Also, autograph.
Long version, but I'll allow it.
Would do the same thing though here with the. Come on.
Come on, Air Bubble. Don't do this to me again.
Come on.
Come on, you can do it! I swear if I drown here. Oh, really made me. Oh, come on!
Insult to injury is just like, here you go.
You wanted another one of these, right? Oh, yes, how did you know? Spikes, go down.
You're not even touching the spikes is my favorite.
Look at the timer. Look how slowly it's going.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I'm telling you, this stage is hilariously slow on the Master System.
the only part that isn't lagging is the music.
Imagine if it did. Boom, bam, 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 boom, bam. You know, you should be glad you avoided that Orpanaut, by the way, because all there are is a cache of rings.
Lovely. Don't hit me!
It made you fly down so far. You should probably sit right where you're at. That didn't hit you though? Okay.
I know you need that invisibility, so I need to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you need this to get the emerald?
Yes, I do, because it's in a damaged spot. Especially because I have no rings. It's right there. That is so dumb. Not only does it blend in, you have to...
So you see this left area right here? This is where it'd be in the Game Gear version, except that left area is much smaller. So you wouldn't even have to travel that much to the left. Like, I'll even send you a screenshot if you really want to see it.
Alright, I'm safe stating again. I don't want to risk losing all my lives. Oh, lovely, I'm underwater from the start. I already know this isn't going to give me any of the rings, so just let me fight the boss already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is completely underwater.
Pain. This is basically just Final Zone from the 16-bit version of the game.
Yeah. Except there's one less spot to go. I think there's an extra life to the left, by the way.
It's there. Not that it matters, I can't get there! I don't have enough sideways momentum.
I wonder if it shows the bubble spots too here. It does, so I'll also check if there's a bubble spot there. There's not a bubble spot anywhere here.
I hope you can breathe infinitely then, because if not, you're on a very strict time limit. I haven't seen the countdown start yet, though.
Yeah, I feel like it would have by now. It seems to pop up very quickly. Game over. You know what? Put it to the test. Grab the extra life to the left.
I can't reach it!
Can you really not?
No, I can't. I can't reach that platform.
I think you have to use the spring. Are you trying from the spring?
No, I've been running across.
Yeah, you probably maybe try from the spring.
Would this one just put me in the spike?
No. You shouldn't. Just spring, go on the spring and go to the left. Yeah, this is really risky for a 1-up.
Yeah, this isn't worth it. I don't care. That's not worth. That is absolutely not worth.
I'm looking at the Game Gear. They made it easier on the Game Gear.
Yeah, stop playing at Game Gear.
Yeah, no, I did not realize. If I saw that how much more cruel the left side was, then I would have told you not to do it. I looked at the wrong version on accident.
Again.
Are you having fun yet, Mr. Krabs?
No. I'm still salty.
He's been over it. Yeah, I was gonna say he's been over it since then. How do you do that?
Notice how I keep getting hit by attacks that are nowhere near me.
Okay, you know what I think you should do? Not bother when he's in that bottom section. Because every time you hit it... Well, you seem to not be able to make it back to the platform either way when you hit him from the bottom, so... And he does it again.
This is the only time I can hit him.
Oh, someone try this boss out. Let's see.
I think I hit him. I hit my death counter more than I should have. I took it a lot. Still 45 to 48.
I don't want to hear the music here. I want to
Same music that's in every single stage.
I mean, it sounds a little different.
It's the same music, I'm telling you. And that's game over! Good thing I have a save state set up.
Save states! Alright, let's see how this person does it. They're doing the Game Gear version, though. I don't want to see the Game Gear version. I want to see somebody...
I don't even care.
If
I'm so done with that intro.
No, the Game Gear boss does look to be the same, which I guess isn't that smart. Sonic Hedgehog 1 Master System. I got the extra life and died. That's funny.
Probably. There, he's done. This part's been going on for 45 minutes.
Woo!
Compared to part 1's 11.
I mean, you were kind of expecting this.
Not to this extent, but yeah, I did expect it to take longer. Alright, well, thank you all for watching, and next time we'll be going to Scrap Brain. See y'all then. All toasters toast toast.
I have a feeling the next part might just be Scrap Brain.